Hi everybody, this is Carla with Cobweb Corner, and this is another episode of Throwback Thursday. This is a channel about cross stitch. It's my FlossTube channel, and normally I talk about my own stitching and have longer videos that go into what's going on in my shop and new inventory. But Throwback Thursdays are shorter videos where I bring out some older, sometimes vintage designs that you may not be aware of, and share those with you. All of the designs that I'm going to show you today, the links are down below in the show more information section, and explains down there they may be out of stock. These are older charts that for the most part can't be ordered again. Some I have quite a few of, and some I just have one or two. So all of that's explained in the more information below. So I like to keep these short, so let's get going. I thought Christmas would be a appropriate topic to share this time. I've got, I think, 12 charts. The first one is Frank's Santa by Mosey and Me Designs. And this was from 1998, and it is Frank and Judy Bielek, B-I-E-L-E-C. And Judy writes on the back, "Each year for Christmas, I stitch Frank a Santa. One of Frank's talents is teaching painting, and he has published painting books and patterns. Each time he painted something just for fun, I would tell him he needed to turn the fun into a pattern. Well, you know the old saying, what goes around comes around. When I gave him the Santa, he said, you should make that into a pattern. Guess who doesn't make those suggestions anymore?" So this one was stitched on 28 count fern linen from R&R Reproductions, or you may use moss green Joblin or antique green linen from Witchell. The model was stitched in anchor, but there's a DMC conversion. It says this piece was stitched using 2 threads, 99.9% of which are cross stitch. The bell at the end of the cap has 2 black holes. They are stitched with 2 threads of black, and the V back stitched in 2 threads of black. Have you ever seen such shorter instructions, she says. So that is Frank Santa. Hang on. Sorry about that. I forgot to get my list with the prices and how many I currently have in stock. So I have 3 of these in stock as of today, and they are $3.25 at this time. So again, the link is down below. The next one is, this one, yeah, I already said that was 1998. The next one is called Deck the Bowls by Poinsettias. This is Sarah Zayden and Leah Z. Picciolo, and this is from 1996. And this design, let's see if it's all cross stitch or not. It says, it looks like it's stitched with Krynic. Exclusively. It does give the you could use a patterned gingham fabric, but it does the checkerboard here background is charted. So let's see what this says. Yeah, it uses 4 colors of Krynic number 8 braid, 1 of Krynic number 4, and then 2 colors of either anchor or DMC floss. The ornaments are cross stitched in Krynic. The solid squares of the plaid are stitched in, the model is stitched in anchor. The whole entire bowl is stitched in Krynic silver. So that would be a lot of Krynic. And of course you wouldn't have to use Krynic if you didn't want to. The loops of the 3 ornaments are stitched with Krynic, and the plaid of the with 1 strand of anchor. There's a design on the back color for the color scheme. Once you establish the pattern, the plaid is very simple to stitch. The lines surrounding the solid squares are green. The lines going through the center of each square are Krynic, and the remaining double lines are red. So it's 96 by 96 wide, 96 high by 96 wide, And this one was stitched on 28 count white jobo. Whoa, Bo, we just about lost you there, buddy. This is Bordeaux, and she likes to join me. She jumped up and there was some stuff there, and she just about didn't make it. Okay, so that again, sorry about that. Little aside there, little kitty aside. Deck the Bulls by Poinsettias. The next one is published by Imaginating and designed by Carol Emmer. Carol Emmer has some beautiful older designs. This one was published in, where was it? I saw it. Oh, it's in Roman numerals. 1994. Try to do that very often. And you get the 3 designs. You get Santa with the little boy, Santa with the little girl, and then I love the Santa sleigh. Isn't that a cool sleigh with the toys in the back? I think that is just so amazing. Oh, I forgot. The Deck the Bowls chart. I have 2 of those in my shop as of right now, and they are $3.50. So these vary in size. Let's see if I can see the stitch counts here. Don't bite, little girl. Oh boy. Let's see. Santa's Midnight Ride with the Sleigh was stitched on 28 raw casual linen and does not give the stitch counts. Here's a bigger picture of Santa's sleigh. I just think that's so cool. And let's see if they have a bigger picture. So I'm not seeing all the stitch counts. Oh, Santa's sleigh is 172 wide by 96 high. There is Santa with the little girl. And let's see if they got, and here is Santa with the little boy. Let's see, this stitch counts for Santa with the little boy is 117 wide by 165 high. All the way to the back. Santa with the little girl. So the stitch count for Santa with the little girl is 114 wide by 162 high. So that is Believe by Carol Emmer, or published by Imaginating. And I have 2 of those in stock, and they are $6.65. The next one's going to be hard to see. These are interesting. It's called Here We Go a Caroling, and it's based on Christmas carols, and it's by Under the Rainbow. These are really tiny. I'll hold it way back here. They're really tiny designs, and they all use specialty stitches. The stitches are not really, let's see, they're shown, and I think it also uses some pulled thread techniques. So the actual cross stitching is super simple. So just cross stitch is Star of Wonder, Star of Night, dashing through the snow, oh come all you faithful. But then the there's little decorations in each one that use specialty stitches. Cluster blocks, bunch of different cluster blocks in some of them. So it's kind of interesting. Would be really, really unique little ornaments. The other carols that are included are Oh Christmas Tree, Love and Joy, and Joy to the World. And that is Here We Go a Caroling by Under the Rainbow. And I have, can't read my writing, but I think one of those available, and it's $3. The next one is by JBW Designs, Judy Whitman, and this one was published in the year 2000. It's one of her Sweet Nothings, and it's a partridge in a pear tree. It's got the pear tree, and then it says, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. This one is 36 wide by 90 high, and it allows for charms at the base, but the charms are not included. The finished design when stitched on, sorry, I had to stop and read that a little bit. This one was stitched on banding fabric. It doesn't give a stitch count, and that's what I was looking for. If you use the banding fabric, it's 2.5 inches wide by 6 3/4 inches tall. Oh, it's Aurora banding number 27 by Mill Hill. And then you can it used to be able to order an embellishment pack for it. I don't know if that's still available anymore. But that is Partridge in a Pear Tree. I have one of those, and it is $2.10. The next one is by You and I and Friends. And this one's stapled shut, so I'm not going to open it. So there may be a little bit of glare. I don't see a year on this one. Probably the 1990s. It's a cute stocking design, and it's called Christmas Sock. And it just says Merry Christmas. And it's got the sheep and the stars. And the sheep's got that hat on. It's so cute. This one is 101 by 154 stitches. It only uses 4 colors of either Anchor or DMC. And it also uses mohair yarn. And the mohair yarn is to do the sheep. Our model is cross-stitched on 32 count forest green linen from R&R Reproductions. So its finished size is approximately 6.5 by 9 3/4. Cross stitch using 1 strand of floss over 2 fabric threads. And then you use 2 strands of cream to make Cam's coils inside the sheep's body. And then it tells you how to make a Cam's coil. So I think that's a really unique design. That's by You and I Friends, Christmas Sock. I have one of those, and it's $4.75. The next one is 'Tis the Season by Sisters and Best Friends. This is a nice, bright Christmas set. You get 3 different ornaments or 3 different designs. You've got the little angel, the tree, and the star. And these are small but kind of detailed. Trying to look for the count sizes. I'm back. I had to read again. It's hard to find things on some of these charts. I should look ahead of time. It says the fabric is 16 count natural heatherfield or 16 count alabaster heatherfield by Witchelt. And there are some star buttons that are shown that aren't included with the chart. And then the fibers are Frosty Rays, courtesy of Rainbow Gallery. And but it's charted for, it doesn't say what the Frosty Rays is. It's charted for DMC. And it says, oh, that's what it is. So this is what I got confused. I said special instructions, braids using all 6 strands of floss for each braid. And I'm like, what the heck are they talking about using 6 strands of floss? And it's for the angel braids. So her little hair braids. So I was so confused about that. So those are 3 cute ornaments. Kind of a modern primitive look almost. And that is 'Tis the Season by Mosey and Me, or Sisters and Best Friends. And let's see, I have 2 of those, and they're $3.95. The next one's another unique one. This is by Designs by Linda Myers, and this was published in 2002, and it's called Christmas Stand-Up Trio. And you get the Santa, the Angel, and the Snowman. And it says 3 little stand-up characters to add to your favorite Christmas village or display as tree ornaments. Ours are stitched on perforated paper and mounted on a 1/4-inch dowel and a toy wheelbase. These could also be a gift package tag for favorite friends or family. Consider using plastic canvas also. And these, again, they're smaller designs, but they are detailed. They use quite a few different colors of DMC floss. And like she said, these models were stitched on perforated paper. But I think they're really cute. And yeah, I said 2002. So this is Christmas Stand-Up Trio. I have 2 of those, and they are $5.50. I'll put that in the bag later. The next one, if you're up for a challenge, is by Mystic Stitch. It's a full coverage piece, and it's called Zero Plays a Tune. And it is so cute. Look at this. It's got the snowman playing the violin with a little elf sitting on his shoulder, and it's got that long, oh, and there's an elf down here too, And look at that pine cone border and the stars in the background, and the red hat and the red mittens. As it's just like, I would never attempt something like that, but I think it's a really cool design. Let's see. This was from 2005. And the stitch count is 200 by 250. All stitches are full cross stitch with 2 strands of floss held together. And there is a long list of 2 columns of DMC floss. Let's see if there's more in the back. Nope, just 2 columns. So that is 0 plays a tune. And it gives the finished size. It does. It lets you stitch on whatever you want, whatever size you want, since it's full coverage. This one looks like it was actually stitched on red, which would be pretty cool. I have one of those, and it's $12.50. The next one, I have quite a few in, and it's hard to see. This is an older design from 1994, so the picture isn't very good, but it's by My Heart's Garden, and the title is Poinsettias, and it's a band sampler, and it actually is really pretty. It has, see if it uses it uses different specialty stitches for each band. It's got the poinsettias across the top, and I think the Christmas tree, yep, the Christmas tree is charted at the bottom, and then it says, that the person who stitched it put their initials and the date at the bottom. So this is, stitch count is 68 by 104, and it was stitched on 24 count white Quaker cloth, and it uses DMC pearl cotton, Mill Hill beads, Caron wildflowers, needle necessities, and some ribbon. And like I said, I have quite a few. I think I have 8 of those in stock, and those are only $2. The next one is a super quick, super simple chart. It's called Huckleberry Santas by Schoolroom Samplings. And it's got 2 Santas, one with a basket and trees, and one with a basket and a dog on a leash. It does use 5 specialty stitches. The count for Santa with the dog is only 35 by 35. And the count with the other Santa is 37 by 49, and it is charted for either DMC or Anchor floss. It says, our wandering Santas were stitched on 28 count natural brown undyed linen from Witchelt. We use straight cross stitch and running stitches along with Scotch stitch. Use 2 strands of floss over 2 linen threads. So that is Huckleberry Santas. I have 5 of those in stock, and they are $3.75. And the last one, it's going to be, again, it's a little hard to see. It's called Yuletide Song, and it says, Christmas comes but once a year, laughter and love of wonderful cheer, holiday dreams of secret wishes, Yuletide song, and heartfelt kisses. And that's what it looks like. It is by Stitcher's Attic. The fabric is 24 count natural banded linen. It uses DMC floss and 4 millimeters of 6 silk ribbon, and the stitch count is 42 wide by 112 high, and the stitching itself is not very difficult. It does use just a couple of small specialty stitches, but the neat thing about this is you get an embellishment pack that includes the tree at the top. It's a wooden tree button. And then it's got 3 little white heartbeats and the silk ribbon. So that is included in the price. I have 4 of these in stock. It will say on my site, I'm assuming all of them have the embellishments and the ribbon, and it is $7. So that is it. That is all the charts I chose for Throwback Thursday today. I hope you found something you like. If you enjoy these videos, please click the subscribe button and then click the bell to be notified, and also give the video a thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys, and happy stitching.